We are following up tonight on a Denver 7 investigation into a Colorado bounty hunter. Now, Jesse Wagner originally faced kidnapping and unlawful sexual contact charges, and then he took a plea deal.
Now he's facing a total of 5 years in prison, much less time than expected. Investigative reporter Natalie Chuck was in the courtroom as prosecutors explained how this happened.
The perfect victim. It's a phrase we continue hearing over and over as we cover bounty hunters accused of committing crimes against people. In this case, a victim that prosecutors say was willing to testify but was difficult to keep track of. In this latest plea deal, it is just a telltale sign of how hard it can be to hold bounty hunters accountable in Colorado.
The people are moving to dismiss counts 2,
one by one.
3, 4, 5.
Charges against a repeat offender dwindling away.
How do you wish to plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Jesse Wagner is a bounty hunter, and while his job was to hunt down criminals, prosecutors say he himself was also committing crimes. He was originally facing a string of charges in Jefferson County. Now he has pleaded guilty to only 2 of them: possession of a weapon by a previous offender and illegal use of a stun gun.
I'm shocked, just really surprised.
Jacob Monroe is a bail bondsman and bounty hunter himself in Colorado.
They should have proceeded with the charges as they were filed.
Denver 7 first uncovering Wagner's story last year, which revealed a lack of oversight with regard to bounty hunters in the state.
Last May, I was contacted by a bounty hunter that was hired to look for me.
At the time, we sat down with the alleged victim in Wagner's case. She claimed Wagner did not take her to jail like he was supposed to. Instead, she says he kidnapped her, sexually assaulted her, and eventually beat her when she tried to run.
He had control everywhere, no matter where we went.
Prosecutors explaining on Friday it would have been difficult to get all the charges to stick.
The people have had communications with the named victim in this case throughout its pendency that have been somewhat sporadic.
But prosecutors also speaking up on her behalf.
She wanted to make sure the defendant was held accountable and that he knew that what he did to her was wrong and that he could not do that to other people.
She's the one who's victimized, and now she's victimized again because the charges are dropped.
Wagner will likely serve a maximum of 5 years in prison now, with credit for time already served. But out in California is an open case, one accusing him of false imprisonment against another woman.
It's more than just one incident. It is a pattern of destruction.
If you could speak to any victim who is maybe nervous to come forward, what would you say to them?
You're not only speaking up for yourself, but you're speaking up for the next victim down the line.
Wagner's attorney did not respond to our request for comment. He will be back in court for his sentencing on February 28th. And important to note here, under current Colorado law, there is nothing stopping someone like Wagner from getting out of prison after doing time and then acting as a bounty hunter once again. For Denver 7 Investigates, I'm Natalie Chuck.